Hi guys, so I just want to do an intro for my vlog, which I will divide into three parts. This vlog is brought to you by Alaska. No, just kidding. This vlog is all about the experiences or the things that we've been through in processing the marriage here in UAE. My partner is not a Filipino, he is an Egyptian. So I'm going to cut this vlog into three parts, which is the process. The first part will be processing the LCCM, or the legal capacity to contract marriage, which will be taken from Philippine Consulate. Of course, I will include all the forms or the list of the requirements and also the expenses. All part, I will include everything. Second part will be the procedure right after we take, or right after the LCCM certificate been released from Philippine Consulate. So that will include all the procedure in solemnizing the marriage in Egyptian Consulate. So their requirements, it's separate. Also, in the second part of this vlog, I will also include the premarital checkup and all the expenses as well, where we did it. The third part will be the reports of marriage. So everything, it will be divided into three, and it's up to your necessity. So if you're a Filipino and your partner is also a Filipino, you must watch the vlog part one of this, the part one and the third part of this vlog, which is the LCCM, all about the LCCM form or certificate, and the third vlog about the reports of marriage. But if you are a Filipino with a foreign partner, specifically Egyptian, you can watch the full part, the 1, 2, 3. If you are a Filipino with not an Egyptian partner, you can watch just the first and also the third part of this vlog. So, okay, let's proceed. Hello, good morning. So we just finished submitting the Islamic certificate from my company. So now we are going to move to Philippine Embassy to get the no objection certificate for getting married. Also, I went to my company office, HR, to also get a no objection certificate from them that will be submitted or will be addressed to the hospital where we are going to do the medical. That medical, it's necessary for doing this marriage here in Dubai, especially for the two foreign country when we are going to get married. So okay, so this is what happened yesterday, and I do apologize if I didn't update you guys immediately. So we went to Philippine Consulate to get the no objection certificate from the Philippine Embassy, and I told the guy that I need that one in the front desk so I can get a token as well. So he gave me this form, which is the affidavit form, to fill out, and he told me to go to Halsey. So in Halsey, I was actually thinking why he gave me 2 copies of this affidavit form. So I asked the lady who is accepting the documents if I need to fill out the same form for my fiance, which is not a Filipino, because I don't think that I need to do that. So she told me that she is not quite sure about that one. So she told me to go straight to marriage department, which is across Whole C. So I went there and asked the lady, and the lady told me that I don't need the affidavit form for me and my fiance. I just need to have all of this requirements. So here on this form that she gave me, actually there is 4 forms here that is downloadable to Philippine Consulate or Philippine Embassy website here in UAE. Just need to download all those 4 forms and fill it out. Go back to Philippine Consulate here in Dubai and submit all of those forms. And it says here that it will cost me 300 since that I have a foreign partner. And if both of you is a Filipino, it will cost you 400. So here are the requirements. You will see there the 4 forms that they are requiring, and you can download it on their website. Also, these are the additional one plus the expenses that you have to pay in Philippine Consulate. Hello, good morning. So today we are going to Philippine Embassy to get the SPA form certified, and that one I have to submit together with the birth certificate to LBC so that they can process the DFA authenticated birth certificate. So we are going there now to Philippine Embassy.
Cute, I must admit, but I need something deeper than this. I wanna know when I'm looking at you that you don't only see the things you want to. Cause I'm not perfect, I'm flawed, and if you don't like that, get lost. Cause I don't want it if it's fake, I don't want it if it's just for show, for sure. And if you wanna keep me, then you better treat me like a damn princess.
So I just finished processing the SPA from the Consulate of Philippines here in Dubai. And what you have to do is to have your passport ready, as well as the 2 copy. Actually, it's 4 copy, 2 from the Consulate and 2 for the LBC if you want to process your birth certificate or your singleness certificate DFA authenticated through LBC, because doing that they need to have a stamp from UAE and also Philippine Embassy, plus they need to do red ribbon in DFA to authenticate that one. So you need 4 copies, 2 from the consulate and 2 for LBC. Plus doing that, I do had my old NSO certificate, and they are not accepting that old NSO certificate. It's because it's now called SPA something department in my country, so they are not honoring this old NSO certificate anymore. Plus you need to have just a picture or a photocopy of your old municipality, old certificate from the municipality, and you need to email it or send it through WhatsApp to the agent of LBC. I paid 1,025 to do that for the DFA authentication. That's 700. They gave me receipt. That's 750 for the stamping and 275 for PSA. That's the authenticated PSA birth certificate together with the DFA authentication. Stamping cost 750 for the UAE and Manila. I mean Philippines. In addition to that as well, before I came here to Philippine Consulate here in Dubai, I printed the form of special power of attorney through their website. This one. This one. So this is the form. And I don't need this one. This one is disregarded by the lady from Consulate. She said that just to go to LBC, they have LBC there in Dubai Consulate, and just grab a copy of the special power of attorney, because they will have the prepared name of the person who will do this process in our country, Philippines. And that details is already there on their copy. So no need to print out. Just print out your passport copy. That's all. And your old birth certificate from municipality. Okay, this vlog is for my update for what we did yesterday. So since that I vlog about the Philippine Consulate, how stressful it is and how hot it was. Well, after going to Philippine Consulate, we went straight ahead to Egypt Consulate near Burjuman area. I'm not sure if it's still Burjuman, but that's what I see. There's Burjuman Center or Burjuman Mall. But we went there and we went inside. We talked to the people there in front desk, and they told us to just talk to the security guard from outside and tell them that we are looking for this one, like for the marriage requirement list for Egyptian and foreign country, like foreigner. So we talked to that guy, and actually it's my fiance who talked to that guy, and the guy says that the guy that we are going to talk to was actually went for prayer. So he went for prayer and he will be back about after 20 minutes. So it's over 20 minutes and still he didn't came back. So my fiance told me to just go ahead and sit inside. Also, the guy that we were waiting for took, I think, 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes just to see us. And seeing him, I wasn't allowed to see him. I'm not sure why, but the security guard told us that he will only talk to my fiance. So my fiance just went ahead there and waited. So he talked to him, and he didn't talk to him that much. He just showed him what are the requirements for the Egyptian and the foreigner when they are going to get married. It's just a piece of paper, and my fiance just took a picture of it. I do not understand the logic for that, because you can post it on your website or you can just hand it over to the security guard. What is the use of waiting for you? That's the only thing that pissed me off. Also, it's super hot, so maybe that's the reason why I am ill-tempered. Not sure. But it was super hot. I went home. My head is like bursting and it's so painful. My migraine was triggered. So I took 3 Migreton until morning, and it was really a problem. Hey guys, so we are here now in my consulate submitting documents, but unfortunately my mother's maiden name there is one letter there which is different or mismatched from my singleness certificate and also my birth certificate. So that's why we are here waiting for my parents to send me through email the birth certificate and marriage certificate showing the correct maiden name of my mom. So it's stressful. Hey guys, so we successfully submitted all the documents in Philippine Consulate, and we are just waiting for the result. Today it's September 17, and according to them, the result or the certificate will be released by October 2 around 4 to 5 p.m. So we have to come here and collect that. So it will take like 2 weeks. For those payments, since that I'm a Filipino and my partner is not a Filipino or a foreigner, we are going to pay for 300 dirhams, and if you guys are both Filipino, you are going to pay for 400 dirhams. But in my case, actually there was a mistake. My mother's maiden name on my birth certificate, it's mismatch or not match actually to my Senomar or my singleness certificate. So they asked me to verify to my mom which one is really correct, and I talked to my mom and they said that they need, if my birth certificate is correct, I need to get a new Senomar or singleness certificate. I have to undergo the same procedure of waiting again, and if my mother will tell me and verify that her name or her maiden name on the on the singleness certificate is correct. No need to do all the requests of the new singleness certificate. So my mother needs to just provide a scanned copy of her birth certificate plus my parents' marriage certificate. And aside to that, I have to submit or fill out an affidavit form telling them that the correct one is in my Senomar or the singleness certificate. And because of that, I paid extra 100 dirhams. So if in case that you check all your names or all the documents and there is something mismatched, you have to do that. You have to provide all of those documents. So, okay, that's all. Hi guys, I would like to add as well that the LCCM form that you have to submit to consulate must be computerized. If not, there is like an office there in the back where you can photocopy. Inside there, you can pay extra for them to computerize or to type in all your details. And aside to that, your apostille together with your birth certificate, you need extra copy of that one. So you need to photocopy that and an extra copy or an extra passport size picture aside from the one that you attached to one form there, which is like the one with your partner's information. You're going to attach the passport size photo of you and him. As well, you have to, and also you have to add another passport size. So 2 copy of the groom and the bride passport size photo.